Yeah, brethren, good afternoon to each everyone. It's about after 5 now, and everybody heading home, to start a wonderful evening. Yes, indeed, this is the day the Lord has made, and we are going to be rejoiced, we are going to be glad in, and we are going to be happy within. Um, my subscribers, do me a favor, y'all drive good on the road, yeah? Don't want nobody hit you, know? I don't want no train bounce, you know. I want to no go and ride the public transportation them with a clean and a sound mind. Make sure you take care of the kids them, hold them hands and you know, make sure them alright going home. And I know this evening maybe it's not dinner time, it's pizza time. Well, me I don't know the same boat you know, cause I don't even know what to cook. To be honest with you guys. From morning, I'm thinking of having some cow soup, but I don't like the cow that is scrape. You know that white skin one. I rather the one that burnt. And going to the store this evening, and it's so expensive. It's not even expensive why I want to buy it, but I don't see any that I wanted. And I know if I go buy borrowed meat, in my area, I got two. I got one on McNabb. Three of them. One on McNabb, one up in Margate on 441, the new one, and one on 441 on Auckland. Yes, indeed. And I don't feel like traveling so far to go to the one up by Margate. I know if I go to the one on Margate, I would surely get it. So what I'm gonna do is I might just make that pause for Sunday. I might have some Korean stew Sunday with some rice and peas. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. And this evening I'm just gonna have trying to think, you know, cook something warm, and just call it a Sabbath evening. Now, this is the day the Lord has made, and we have to rejoice and to be happy and to be blessed within. I know today I was kind of home wondering if I should go out on the street, but the rain, I hear the thunder rolling upstairs and I respect it. And I was gonna drive today, I was gonna walk through the fence. I love walking through that fence. Sorry about that. The fence, I don't know. Sometimes, ladies and gentlemen, I don't feel like drive. Don't feel like drive because sometimes I don't like to carry a lot of stuff in my pocket. I have to have the gate pass, and I like to just drive up to the gate and just keep going. So not everybody can come in here to me. But when I walk through the fence over by sunrise, simple and easy. Just walk through the fence, go to the park, and ladies and gentlemen, if I take public transportation, that is more easier for me than to drive. In my area, I think I have 3 different transportation. Anyone come first, I grab it. That could take me here, there, and everywhere. So I know it's after 5, and I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I gotta do something. Amen. So You all just hang in there, take it easy, go slow, be careful on the road, be careful of shopping. There's only two people I met in my area that subscribe to my channel. One lady at the barber shop, met her twice, and another lady who is a friend of my schoolmate that deceased. Yes, indeed. I don't meet that much people, maybe because I don't go the road that other people go, because I vaguely shop like the Jamaican store them. I mostly go to the like Publix, Sunrise, Walmart, and Plantation, Walmart, neighbor supermarket. Very very, very selective stores that I go to. You know, so I don't just go shop around, shop around. I don't go to Publix. I don't go to 441. No, and then I might just, when I don't have nothing to do, I just take that white bus and drive all over the place. Maybe I feel like I have a beef patty and cocoa bread. I go to Charles. And there are few Charles I might go to, because I know where to find them. One is on 56, on 50 something street on Oakland, right across from the police station. Another one is on University, down by 441 in that mall, shopping mall. And I know the big one over by 12 and 441, Lauderhill Mall, right? And that one I could go to that one, taking the 36 bus, one stop, right there. And the rest, the other one over University, I could drive. Or Oakland, I could take the white bus. And by the time I get off there on the circular run, I can get back on it, go to Publix, and sit there with the driver for a minute before he goes home. So sometimes I don't really have to drive. I have everything just in my surrounding that I needed. But I have to go out there today because my dear beloved wife, she loves watermelon, and I have to make sure I have a watermelon in the fridge. And when the watermelon cut, I don't ask who cut it, because I know it's she. She don't cut watermelon. She just take a knife and pare it and go in there, and I see what she do with the knife. It's not like me, who cut it out, cut a portion, slice it up, and put it in a bowl. That's why when I see she come in, I say, "Hon, do you want some watermelon?" She say, "Yes." I just love to be in love, and I just love YouTubers. I just love to be happy. I just love to have a woman in my corner at all time. Last week we went to church together. And part of the sermon, the pastor were talking about wife and husband sleep together. And the pastor even mentioned is some of the wife wake up early and look at the husband and some of the husbands do the same. And I smile. Pastor look around me and say, Brother Service, why you smile? I said, well, Pastor, I do that too. I wake up in the morning, sometime 2, 3 o'clock, and I see my wife eye closed, and I look at her beautiful face. Oh, she looks so beautiful, Pastor. I rather see my wife when she's sleeping than when she's not asleep. And the whole congregation laugh, but it's true. It's not like she has have such a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful face. You know, I'm gonna be honest. Not every woman is beautiful, but you got some they're beautiful, and they are like a roaring lion, seeking who they can devour. I'm gonna tell you that it's true. And you got some of them is beautiful, but oh God, when they get on your nerve or you get on their nerve, it have a story to tell. So guess what? I don't mess with my woman. I must call her name a while ago, which I don't want to call her name. I don't mess with her. I don't get her angry. And if I do get her angry, not even a day come, we talk together. We talk together. We spoke together. I do my blogging certain parts in the house, and if she's in that area of that house particular, I get up and I go outside. I go outside, I pick up my cell phone, which I'm buying a new camera, a DXI or whatever, for Pro Box 4 or whatever. I'm buying one of them. And to be honest with you, if she's in certain parts of the house and I'm ready to do my blog and I see her there, I don't just tell her, honey, I'm gonna do my blog and that. I let you stay there and be comfortable. And I pick up my equipment. I have a knapsack bag with all my equipment. I pick it up and I go out in the living. I go in the hallway outside. If it's too hot, not even too hot, too sunny, me go across the street. Me no bother her. You know? Me just get one of the tripod with me and set up the tripod, because I have about 2 of them here. Yes, I buy them and start them up. I have 3 drones. I'm not ready to use the drone them yet. But this one that me have, where it have a camera on the face of the remote part of the drone. I can fly it and go all over the place in the sky and record it meanwhile. And when it finish recording, I come back, I copy it from the chip and implement it on the YouTube channel. Yeah, I might do that. Because I said, promise, out of the 3 of them, I flew one of them before. But this one here, very nice and unique. I'm going to try it again. The other 2, I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I just Carragher, Jamaica, go get somebody, you know, and thing like that. Now, I got 1, 2, I got 2 camera, and I find myself dropping the camera too much, although it's in a case. But I'm gonna let my cell phone alone, and I don't know, maybe next weekend I buy go on Amazon and buy me a camera. Yeah. Cause I want to go to the beach. I'm not like go to the beach and over in a Fort Lauderdale and just stand up, mobilize myself taking picture. I like to mobilize, I have to go into the water, go play now. You know, there's one beach I'm in particular like to go there up Hillsborough. You know, when you go 95 and exit off Hillsborough Boulevard, go east on Hillsborough. Yeah man, over the island. Like go over there and there's a nice place you can park your car and a nice unique place you can go and just go to the beach. Yeah. Rather than going up. Nothing wrong with going up Sunrise and go up to the beach in Sunrise and between Auckland, A1A and Sunrise. Nothing wrong with that. But sometimes it's hard to find a place to park. And you can't just park anyway. The cops will give you a ticket. You see me? So you have to go to early in the morning. I mean, I wake up from my bed and do that. Not do that. So you know, you have to just find time and places for everything. You know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful day sometime. But lately, you know, I've been going outside. I've been going sitting in the sun, taking off my shirt and sitting in the sun. Yes. Maybe a lawn chair or whatever chair you want to call it. You see what I'm saying? Them aluminum chair. You know, you just throw them on your back and everything and you keep going. You understand? Because you're not able to park car and run back to the car. I can't be bothered with that. You know, can't bother with that. Can't bother with that at all. Thinking of getting, ladies and gentlemen, I'm thinking of getting a truck. You know, something similar to a 150 truck, but me not tell nobody what brand and what's nothing. Me just gonna buy it, and if you guys see me there driving, me just say drive it. Me like little truck with under oval too. Also, me have different priority. I'm ready to tell the dealer, the guy at the dealer, what me want, what and what color and everything. And when them get it, we give them a little money, and we go from there. Right, the guy tell me the other day, say about $4,000 me have to have with what me ask about, pay down. So no problem. Anytime you're ready and you have the money, just let me know. You know? Cause me too big for the drive car. Me try SUV already. Me did one couple SUV, and me I tell them me never a problem with this one here, the Hyundai Sport Santa Fe. A Santa Fe? Yeah. A Sport Santa Fe when me did have, man. Me I tell you something. I bought it when it have 16,000 mileage on it. And may have a wonderful time driving. Never have to take it to the garage to fix. All you need is change your oil and filter. You know? But I got sick, and we just call the dealership and tell them come and take it. You see? Tell a lot of people credit nobody nothing in America no more. Once you have your money, you get what you want. Yeah, you get what you want. So, we're back on the market. Yes, we have a car here. My wife's car. SUV. She drive a SUV with Honda engine in it. And forgot what the company name. One car Honda make, but on a Honda. If you're not showing a fan blood, then the kind of model car them want. And but anyway, me myself not drive it because number one, it's a big enough car for them, but for me have to stretch my leg them out and stretch myself out to be comfortable in that car. You see? And me no buy no car, trust me, we hold and shake it on the road. Me no buy it. Me no buy it on the car there. Me make sure my wife, because I don't time to go on car dealership and stuff like that. Yes, I mean, with Honda, which I'm gonna go next, I have to go place pan 441, we can go there and get all the oil change and stuff like that. So I'm not for myself about that. Now, ladies and gentlemen, YouTube family and friends, I heard Color Summit coming here in October, and 2 days ago. Matter of fact, I don't live far from the hotel where you're gonna be at. Not even 2 miles. We can take the 81 bus and come to tell you the God truth. From where I live, I could walk across the lake, go the bus, stop, catch a bus, sit on the AC bus, and drive go to the hotel. Not too far away, Miss Grant. When they're right in front and right behind Publix at the big lake. When me go. When me and Marlon did go the other day. Alright, so I don't know too far. Me might drive, just drive, me and my wife just sit in the car drive. I may not go. Cause me know who is Color Smith already. I know who he is. You understand? And tell the truth, I might go. And people see me, they're gonna see me in my gym shoes. I have so much here. My gym shoes and my jeans. I hold up of jeans in that closet, fold up, now I'm the wear them. I may have a lot of slack. I don't know. May find something to, wear and a nice sport shirt. Something nice. And my wife and I will just go together. Maybe if she available, because being a nurse, they're too much. So on that tone, I go on 21 minutes of my time. It's now 5:30 and my rush go to the supermarket before the sun come down. And I don't know what I'm gonna eat, cause my wife ain't coming home from work, See, she ain't coming home, and me now able, when she come home, me now ask her to cook no food for me, because my wife is a vegetarian, more vegetarian than a Rasta man. And yes, people look upon her, they might say she's a Rasta woman because she wear dread. You see me? She was a dread woman. And she's 150% vegetarian. No dairy product, no bread, everything low and stuff. She's an Adventist too. Some of them Adventists, all them eat. They eat directly vegetarian. She don't eat no chicken, no beef, no meat, nothing. I am the only one in this yard there. And the kind of red meat are deer meat. Alright? Me have to get my deer from South Carolina. I have 4 deer. Pack them, put them in my freezer. Or me just take out piece of leg and have my blade, axe or blade. And me just cut it up. Nice, soft, tender meat. And me just cook it just like how you cook a piece of beef steak. But September, October, may drive go up to South Carolina. And I'll be blogging meanwhile going. Because I have some surprise up there for you all. Nice place to live, nice place to be, nice place to blog. Mostly wild place I'm going. Alright? Big up on yourself, to my subscriber, to my viewer. Please. I want you all to subscribe to my channel. I have a YouTuber make a story on me that I am not talking what you guys want to talk, and this is why you all don't come in my community. All this kind of stuff. Listen, my man. They have so many variety of people come on YouTube. So many variety of people, and there's so many community, right? Everybody to each his own. But we just have to do right, and do right to each one of you guys, that you all can be very appetizing and very get some good vibes out of us. That's all. And not that not me watching the time on my on my video tape. So you all take care. God bless. You won't hear from me tomorrow because tomorrow is my Sabbath. Regardless, I'm a sinner and come to repentance, ATA, ATJ, or whatever name you are, mister. I still keep the Sabbath day holy. And you must be careful driving on the road of affliction. All right? And I got something to say because the Lord has told me something and direct me to something. And I will say to you one of these days, and I'm going to see you, but I'll put it on YouTube and you will hear it. All right? Take care, guys. Bye-bye. And I'll talk to you tomorrow night or early Sunday morning in the park. Adios. Bye-bye. This is Service TV Lifestyle. You be blessed. Oh, by the way, there's a picture on the wall which I'm going to point my hand to. You see that picture right there, sir? That's my one and only daughter. Yeah? Very intelligent. And if I don't hear from her every day, I can't work. I have to call her and she have to answer me until let me start work. And that's a social worker right there with degrees. All right? Look in the hospital near you. Pretty soon you will see her working there. Now get out where she used to work and where she will be working. All right? That's my baby right there. Okay? You all take care. Bye-bye.